Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas
and Ausra.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Ausra.
Let's start episode 560 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Maureen, and she writes, "Hello Vidas and Ausra. I think now that I have received a few items of fingered music from you, I would love to be back on the organ bench playing confidently and also with feeling for the music, to be accurate and musical. I had dreamt of playing the Widor Toccata. It's not easy to access a church organ in my area." So I think Maureen is writing about her dreams and the obstacles in achieving those dreams. So the first one would concern about the thing of getting back on the organ bench, basically, and playing confidently. What would be some advice about this, Ausra?
Just go back and play, practice.
I think before playing confidently, she has to play without confidence first for a while.
I think confidence will come with time. You need to practice on a regular basis.
And perform in public.
Yes.
Without that, your practice is kind of limited. Without real life applications, basically. Only for yourself. When you practice only for yourself, you don't know how well you're really playing.
Yes, and she also talks about feeling for the music. I think that some can feel music better, some don't. And I think to get the feeling for the music, you need to listen to other performance, and not necessarily organists. In general, you need to listen to music performed.
To get an intuition, right?
Yes.
To get musical taste.
Yes, because for some people that comes more natural. For some it's harder. I think it's probably depends on the qualities that you receive during your birth. Probably it's all genetic.
The good thing about listening to music is that you can do all kinds of activities and simply listen in your ear with earphones while streaming music, for example, today, or from CD recordings in your house, and really do something else with your time, which still would count as listening.
Yes.
And studying.
Because I guess there are sort of two ways. Either you are very good at the music theory and you understand how the music is composed, how it's put together, where are the cadences and all that form thing, and when you do all this with your mind, you sort of build up the piece, and you register it and perform it accordingly, your mind. Or you are very good you have very good musical intuition, and you can do the same things even without thinking about them.
Then, of course, you would have a very hard time explaining this to other people.
Yes, I think if you want to be a good teacher, yes, then you would have not only have a good intuition, but to know exactly how the things work in music and why you think that the things must be played in such a way and not another way.
Yes and no, depending on what kind of student you have.
Yes, if you will have a student with good musical intuition, then you wouldn't have to work hard on those
For
things.
such a student, you would only need to be an example, right? Like a role model. And they would take it from there themselves. They learn it by doing and basically by looking up to you, but not necessarily looking from you for directions, what to do, what steps to take. But other students want you to take them by the hand, hold them all the way up, and take them through the various obstacles and challenges. Then you really need to be a good motivator as well as explain things very clearly.
I guess that it depends on what age group we are talking and what kind of personalities we are talking, because I think that for kids, for example, at an early age, it's easier to imitate what you are doing. You just play how it should be played, and we try to repeat what you have just done. Because I think for them it might be too hard to understand to know all this language thing, explaining about how piece must be played. I think it works better with adults.
Yeah, and not all of adults also progress to the level where they are willing or able to practice independently.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people really need a coach, like athletes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Without a coach, athletes wouldn't uh, reach high results. So now Maureen wants to be accurate and musical. So musical, we talked about that.
Yes, we talked about it.
Accuracy comes with experience and really from failing a lot. I think you have to first make many mistakes before you can play with accuracy.
Well, I think that accuracy comes with slow practice. That's what I think. With a slow practice, diligent, slow practice, comes the accuracy. Because if you will play fast and sloppy, I don't think you will gain accuracy. Even if you will play that for 100 times.
I didn't mean that, of course. You're right. And she wants to play Widor Toccata, and we have a score with fingering and pedaling provided for her. And I hope this is useful for her, fingering and pedaling.
Yes, and no, she cannot easily access a church organ as she writes, but if she can access piano, for example, then I think that she can practice quite a lot on the piano when talking about Widor Toccata and when talking about any piece of French music.
Definitely. I think most of the work can be done on the piano with such a music, and even if you play the pedals on the floor, imitating the spots where you have to press them for specific notes, This will greatly improve your progress when you will have access to real organ.
True. And I believe if you can play this piece on the piano with imitating pedal part, and if you can also sing a pedal part, that would be very useful too. Then I think you will have no trouble performing it on a real organ.
Yeah, for men it means that they can sing mostly in the range. For women, mostly it means that they have to sing one octave higher.
Yeah, I explain that to my students all the time, because we always ask this question. For example, a girl asked me, how do I sing, in this low register? I'm telling you don't have to sing in it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect all the boys after mutation to sing, what in the second octave? Because the music is written like that.
Right. They have to figure it out.
Yes.
Thank you guys. We hope this was useful to you. Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your SS courses and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you are there teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas.
And Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.